Oz is a strange and whimsical land that many of you probably know. Ah, yes, the Yellow Brick Road, Toto the dog, Judy Garland's Life After Dorothy, the short people hired because it was the 30s, and how can we forget the lovely asbestos snowfield? The Wizard of Oz is a landmark in cinema for a variety of reasons, but I'll give you a secret. That was an adaptation of the book series by L. Frank Baum, mostly covering his original books, though you can technically adapt the plethora of other books. Published in 2009, Adventures in Oz has you take the role of the heroes, travelers, and general citizens of the magical land itself, and the book goes out of its way to set the stage for your Ozzy adventures, as most of the 77-page book is actually about the setting and the adventures in it. But what's the game actually like? It's a 2d6 game, but not in the way you think. You'll roll your 2d6 and compare it to one of your skills. If one of the die is equal to or lower than the skill, you succeed. If both are, you score a special success, and if both are higher, well, we all fail sometimes. This is where character specialties come in, allowing you to re-roll failed dice. From there, the ideas and penalties and bonuses apply. Most checks will have small pluses and minuses applied to the skill itself, rather than anything tied to the dice. Even opposed rolls are just comparing one another's skills, and the loser having to suffer a penalty to it. To tie everything together, you have Oz points, which you literally gain by making friends and being friendly to those around you. Spending an Oz point grants you a +1 to a skill rating, or you can use it to call a friend, granting them help from out of a tough spot, or giving them a clue to succeed. But what's a character look like in all of this? Almost all characters should use one of these pre-established templates, but truth be told, it's not complicated to set up your own. These will divvy out around 15 points, with a bit of customization between the 6 main skills as well as your size. Traits grant the player characters a lot more utility and stuff to do, as well as stuff to be. If you want to be in anything in particular, you can technically have a party composed of Jack, Grimace, Nekoark, and Raiden as perfectly valid characters with their own traits and abilities. Grimace and Raiden obviously have the crafted trait, which makes injuring them a lot more difficult, while Jack of course, has his deadly weapon, his fist. But as we end, what is combat like? Well, pretty simple, honestly. Most things are going to be painful strikes, both characters attempting athletics to hit and block one another to reduce their wits, falling over to their wits' end, of course. They can also take injuring strikes at a penalty, of course, unless they have a deadly weapon. And because everyone in Oz is technically immortal, you don't actually kill anyone in Oz. You dismember them, piece by piece. There's also a variety of other techniques you can pull off. Even magic, which is just building power, which is a penalty to a check. So you can turn water to coffee, or lift something heavy, or even help a friend out a little bit. Adventures in Oz is a children's game at the end of the day, one built for family-friendly stories about wondrous characters going on whimsical journeys. Though character creation can feel a little bit restrictive with the templates, it's not really that bad once you get into it. Overall, Adventures in Oz is a unique little gem for those who really love Oz and the magic that it's inspired through the years. My name is Notepad, and this was Adventures in Oz. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and many thanks to the Emerald City Veterans Fund for continuing to embezzle funds for this thing. Godspeed, good luck, and remember, a little magic goes a long way.